Hey guys, how are you? My name is Ricardo Sanchez, and today I will be introducing you into chapter 8 from the book The Essentials of Technical Communications by Elizabeth T. Books and Sam Draga. Okay, notice that this is the new edition because there is another edition of this book, but today we're gonna be using the new edition. Okay, well, let's start. In this chapter, we're gonna be discussing technical reports. I'm gonna be explaining the parts of a technical report and some other important facts that you want to know in order to reach an accurate technical report. Okay, well, first of all, I would like to read uh, part of this book to explain you and to describe the six different types of reports. Okay, the first one, it's a recommendation report, which analyze and focus on a recommendation. The second one, it's a evaluation report, which analyze, emphasize, and an evaluation of personnel, data, financial options, or possible solutions to problems or avenues for explanations. Okay. The third, it's a flexibility report, which analyzes a problem, present possible solutions to the problem, determines criteria for assessing the solutions, assess the solutions against the criteria, and shows the best solutions to the problem. Okay. The fourth, it's called progress report, and it can also be called a status report. This kind of report describe and evaluate the work done on a project, the money it's spent, and the problem encountered. Okay, the fourth is a trip report, which documents information gathered on a trip, evaluates this information, and might suggest actions based on findings. The fifth is a personal report, describes an employee's performance, analyzes effectiveness, suggests methods of improvement, and estimates the employee's potentials for promotion. And the last one, an economic justification report, explains the cost of a project or action and then argues for the cost effectiveness of the project. Okay? Okay, so now I will be explaining their different parts of the report. Okay, the first part of your report is the heading, the memo heading, where you're gonna type your name, your address, and your the topic that you're going to be discussing in your report, and the date where you wrote the report. Okay. The second part is your introduction, and this is one of the most important parts of your report because in this part you need to persuade your reader to read your whole report, because one important thing about reports is that readers are not always going to feel like reading your whole report. And the two parts of your report where that your reader are going to be looking at first is going to be your introduction or your conclusion, because both parts are a brief resume of your topic discussing, right? Okay. The third part is the summary, and this part is going to be pretty much your summary, where you're going to be discussing the whole issue or the problem that you are presenting. In this part is pretty much your body paragraphs, where you're going to be detailing and also try to avoid long paragraphs, because your readers are going to feel frustrated if they are looking at long paragraphs, because it's harder to process the information that you want to present. Okay, the next part is your discussion. In this part, you are going to be presenting your point of view and and make argumentation about it. In this part is where you're going to be also including sources your sources and the information that you look for in order to create your report. Okay, the next part is the recommendation. The recommendation part is almost the last part, and in this part you're going to be presenting your solution. For example, if you're creating a report to inform about a problem or issue and you want to create a solution for it, it is in this part where you're going to be presenting your solution and explaining why and how is your solution going to work. And in the last part is the citation part, where you're going to be making a cited work of all the sources that you use to create your report. Make sure that your citations is accurate and that also provides enough information to look for your sources, because you want to make sure that your source have validity and they are relevant for this topic. Okay, and that's pretty much it, all the parts to create your progress report. I hope that this information is helpful for you and you can create a good technical report. Okay, so that's all for me. Thank you.